Hi, this is Deidre Hawthorne, and this is April 8th. And LA has changed some of their guidelines concerning the mask. And tune in. Thanks for listening. You're listening to the Deidre Hawthorne Show, and I'm Deidre Hawthorne. And there are no coincidences. The word coincidence has the word coincide, and we are coinciding. Stick around. There's a reason that you're here.
Christ
Nothing
rays,
happens by chance.
sacred geometry.
This show is highly vibrational. It's about ascension, spirit guides, esoterical, sacred knowledge. You ask the question, we get.
Wearing a mask or a cloth covering will soon be a mandate for thousands of essential workers, like people at grocery stores. And in many places, shoppers visiting those stores are now being told they need to wear a mask as well. Eyewitness News reporter Veronica Miracle joining us live now with new details on the decision and what else today's new rules require. Veronica.
Well, Mark and Michelle, in here in LA, it started as a suggestion, but now it is being required that you have to wear a mask in certain public settings. Other cities and counties are following suit, and at least one local county says if you violate their order, you could face up to a $1,000 fine and possibly 90 days in jail.
Face masks are no longer just a courtesy to others. In Los Angeles and some surrounding cities, it's now a requirement if you're in a public space with other people.
Our grocery stores, when you might be in a taxi or ride share, when you're at a pharmacy, a construction worker, these critical places where we do come into contact with each other.
Mayor Eric Garcetti says starting Friday, there will be a worker protection order in place. Employers are now required to provide masks or compensation for their workers, and customers can be refused service for not having a covering for their face. Even stricter rules in San Bernardino County, where anyone who leaves their home must wear a mask. If you don't, it's now considered a crime under Health and Safety Code. People now subject to fines and even misdemeanor charges.
We have taken a lot of calls from people who are very concerned that people are not taking COVID-19 seriously enough. And we're hopeful that some of these orders and some of these recommendations will start to help people understand how very serious this is.
Okay, so we're back. This is Deidre Hawthorne, and I'm here with my girl, Val McLemore. It's April 8th. Hi, Val.
Hey, Didi.
We're still in the quarantine.
Still can't go nowhere.
And I want you to know that I'm sending everybody love and light, and I've been praying for everybody, asking that God protects you all, and that God has not given us a spirit of fear,
But a love,
power.
and a sound mind.
So, listen, we have this article here that just came out in the Los Angeles Times, and effective Friday, today is April 8th, it's the Los Angeles Times, 7 a.m. Residents must wear a mask, a bandana, or other type of covering over their noses and mouths when entering a grocery store or other essential businesses under an order from Mayor Eric Garcetti. And workers at many businesses must also cover their faces. So there has been a law passed in Los Angeles, California,
Unbeknownst to most of us.
because people ain't doing it. We just went to the store yesterday, and there was an old lady.
80 years old at least.
So I went to the Western Union. I had to go, and
We wrapped up like mummies.
really seriously, we got gloves on, everything. And listen,
The lady had nothing. Absolutely nothing on.
she's really the most at risk. I don't know why she would walk out with nothing, but the article continues to read, it's the latest step to try to slow the spread of coronavirus. It's designed to protect employees and customers. The employees and the customers. It's designed to protect the employees and the customers. What about us? It says workers at these most essential businesses must wear face coverings, which the business owners must provide for their workers or reimburse their workers for buying them.
Can you make your own?
You can make your own, but your bosses can reimburse you for that too. If the businesses refuse to provide face coverings for its workers, it could be fined but the hope is that the businesses and the customers will follow the order issued by Garcetti. What are the details? The order does not require that the customers or workers' face coverings be medical grade or N95 masks. Local and state leaders continue to plead with the public to refrain from buying these masks to ensure that medical and emergency workers have enough protective gear to satisfy and perform their jobs. All essential non-medical workers required to wear these face coverings must frequently, at least once a day, wash any reusable face coverings for the health and safety of themselves and for others. And the order reads, single-use face coverings must be properly discarded into trash receptacles. But Garcetti said if residents see someone in the grocery store or in public wearing the N95 mask, they shouldn't assume the person is not following that order. There are people who are immune compromised who do need to wear those masks, Garcetti said. What about outdoor activities? The order does not require people who are exercising alone outside to wear these coverings, but instead focuses on when people are in public places when they cannot always remain 6 feet apart from others. And they're talking about when people cross the street and, that kind of stuff. But I just wanted you guys to know that there are ordinances where we're requiring wear these masks. I don't know, the message didn't get out. If folks don't know in LA that you are required by law to wear these masks, the people are not always wearing these masks, are they?
Absolutely not. I'm with Ricky Smiley. What the hell's wrong? He was on the radio yesterday, and he came on and tried to tell people how sick some people have been getting and how drastic that this thing has gotten. And people are still not adhering to the word. Now, we see why we're in such bad shape, because even when they tell you you're going to die, these people don't believe it.
I don't care whether you guys believe in the theory of how you got the virus is going around, whether it's 5G or whether it's just the virus being spread through Bill Gates and his patent on the virus, and now he's trying to give us the vaccine to give us the implant of the chip, or whether the virus came from China and it came from the dogs and from the bats, and whatever the case is, the virus is here. So,
and we can't take it back.
No, you can't. So you might as well.
And people are truly dying from it. It's not a joke. It's not no dummy sitting in somebody's car going up to emergency like some people are thinking.
You might as well protect yourself.
And your family members.
I mean, personally, I believe that when you're getting tested, you're getting it. So don't get the test.
Don't get tested.
Don't go into the hospital.
And early data suggests that folks who are infected are not symptomatic, which is why, with today's guidance from Governor Newsom and Dr. Ferrer from County Public Health, we are now recommending that Angelenos use homemade face coverings when they are in public and interacting with others. To be clear, you should still stay at home. Please do not get medical grade or surgical masks or these N95 masks. We must not contribute to the shortage of these essential personal protective equipment for medical personnel and first responders. But other coverings like this, which can be made of different materials that we can wear in public, research shows even a bandana tucked in can have an effect of slowing down droplet spread. These face coverings are only effective together, of course, with safe physical distancing. And we're going to have to get used to, seeing each other like this. Excuse me. This will be the look. So let me lead as mayor and let people know this is how we're going to be seeing each other. And wearing these on the streets is something that will help us all control that spread, and most importantly, when we go to the grocery store or something, keep those frontline workers from getting sick.